Shabbat Shalom. In this week's Parsha of Vayera, we read the very difficult story of God commanding Avraham to sacrifice his beloved son Isaac. And this occurs just a little bit after where God finally promised Avraham he would have a son and that Isaac would perpetuate his line after him. And so just after that is fulfilled, God now goes to Avraham and says, "Give him up. Sacrifice your son to me." What kind of a God asks such a thing of a human being? So the wording in the Hebrew is telling. The wording is Ve'ah Elohim nisa et Avraham, which is often translated as, and God tested Abraham. But the word nisa also shares a root with the Hebrew word nisayon, which means experience. God is teaching Avraham a lesson through experience. I actually think God is perhaps a little disappointed that Avraham didn't object and say, "God, how can you ask me to do such a thing?" But this was something that occurred very commonly in the ancient world. And so Avraham perhaps didn't really know better and didn't think that it was appropriate to challenge God. But Avraham learns a valuable lesson in the experience. He learns that this isn't what God wants anymore. God is saying, "I am not interested in human sacrifice." And the truth is, everything that occurs to us in this life is a test like that. Every experience tells us and gives us a set of options. What are we going to do? How are we going to react? How are we going to behave? That's the real lesson of life experience. So I hope to see you all in shul. We'll read the story together and we'll learn from it. And I wish you all a Shabbat Shalom.